Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another video. So, we're not working in the journal today. No, we're not. So, I'm just going to wrap this up. Yes, welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're returning, I appreciate you being here. I don't know if what I'm going to start doing here is going to turn into a series or not, right? But this is what we're making today, okay? And we're going to make some different ones, some colorful ones, like Colorful Hot Mess, because that's usually my style. And we're also going to make some more vintagey ones and, with some gold on it. And yeah, so pretty. And I think, yeah, if I turn this into a series, I'm not really sure. I might end up calling it like As Seen on YouTube. Like featuring the person, right? Like these, it would be featuring Sweet Janet Nash. Yeah, because that's where I got the inspiration to make these cute little paper buttons. So this is what you're going to need. We'll put these right there. Okay, right in the corner there. Okay, you're going to need some glue. You're going to need some scissors, which I need. So these are my yucky ones. These are sharper, so we'll need some scissors, we'll need some glue, you need some packaging, okay? Now, I have a variety of packaging here from just boxes, right? Boxes that I'm no longer going to use, but we're going to use as much as we can instead of putting it in the recycle bin, right? My little snack pack, this is from my, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I might cut these off and use those. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do that first, hopefully without knocking y'all around. And let me finish with what we're using. Okay, we're going to use our box of bits, vintage style, right? So lots of papers in here that are vintagey that we'll pull out, some bits here that we can use. I'm going to reserve these types of things. Whoop, can you see that? These types of things for another purpose, okay? Not this, but yeah, we'll pick some of these things out and then I'll put those up there. And then I also have this box obits, right? And this is like more colorful paper, right? So we're going to pick some of those out, okay? Some of these types of papers out as well to use, okay? In our little collage making thing, right? We just want to use scraps. Now, generally speaking, you're probably wondering where my smaller bits are. I don't have smaller bits. I have big bits, right? Yeah, so that's what we're going to use. So is that everything? So far, that's everything. Oh, we need some like twine or something to put here for our buttons. I'm probably going to sew them afterwards. And yeah, I don't know. This is just messily sewn, not sewed. Oh, Elizabeth. It's messily sewn on my sewing machine, but we could always do something different because not everybody has a sewing machine, right? So I hope they're still in view. All right, that's, I think, pretty much everything. So this I'm cutting off only because I thought that I could use this to make like a small journal from, and I thought that would be cute. So you know what? I'm going to go like this. There we go. See, wouldn't that make the prettiest little gold journal? I have an idea. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're going to use this little bit though, because why not, So we're using up our bits. We're using up, here's a small piece. That's actually pretty. Okay. So let's see. What are we going to do first? First, we'll use these bits, I guess, not the colorful bits. Although I do love my colorful bits, okay? Why this colorful paper is in here, I don't know. If you know, you know where this came from. Oh, golly. Okay, let's see here. These are bigger paper. Like these papers right here need to not even be in here because they go where I put papers for like this right here too. Those are Those are for bigger projects. I don't even know what's happening right now. Okay, these perhaps, those are small. These are that's for bigger project. That would be so fun to use in a project, right? And that is actually from 1956. And these I got from, it's a yearbook thing. Anyway, I got those from Sweet Brook. Okay, here are some bits. Here we go. Why this is in here, I have no idea. It doesn't go in there. I think at some point I just started throwing stuff in here. See here, the little bits. Yeah, that's what we want. Little gold bits, yes. That's just a plain bit. All right. I want to get the bits, right? That doesn't go in here. Okay, the bits. Oh, look, here's a bunch of little bits here that we can use. We can either use them whole or not, you know, but they are pretty in there in the various colors. Maybe we'll use those. These look like they're from your creative studio. But I might have received them in Happy Mail. Oh, that's cute. Sewing. See, I could put that on today's page in my Creative Daily Journal. Okay. Here's another bit. That's a whole bit. Oh, green ledger paper. That's always... Okay, I think we have enough. All right, I think we have enough. So I'm just, for right now, going to put this in here. All right. So let's get to getting, shall we? All right. All right, we have our pieces right here. This here. Now let me see here. Okay, I can do like colorful. This with the gold on it, I want to make, excuse me, those more vintage. So this is going to be colorful hot mess. So let's just do some of these, right? Okay. And here we go, right? Here we go. All right. So, oh, you know what else I need? My little gluey thing that I use to glue on. Yeah, my magazine thing that I use to glue on. Now, let me just see. Can I scooch some of this stuff over? Trying to make sure you guys are in frame and all of that. Now I've lost my glue stick. Do you guys know where it is? There it is. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Let's check both sides. Doesn't really make a difference. Anyway. Okay, so the first step is gathering all your supplies. The next step is just, to start gluing these bits down. And it does not matter if it is straight or not. Of course, that's just my nature, so that's why I'm doing it like that. But it does not make a difference, because in the end, these are all going to get, I'm just getting the glue schmutz off of there. These are all going to get cut up, you know, so it literally does not matter, okay? Does not matter. I like those little torn bits, so they're staying as good as I can get them to stay. All right. I don't care if there are little bits that are like coming off or not all the way glued down. That is perfectly fine by me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. All right. So put a little bit of glue there. Yep, stick that down. All right. And it does not matter if there is white space, you know, like I don't care about that either. Because we're also going to be, you know, possibly inking some of it. Yeah. Maybe inking some, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. That's the bottom line. Let's see here. We could put this down at the bottom. Yeah, we're just having fun with our scraps, right? Our scraps. And I was thinking of the name this morning. Now this, I'm not gonna glue anything on just because it has a fold in it, you know? So I'll probably use this at a later time. In fact, I'll just cut it off right now. I'll use that at a later time to probably make into some sort of tab on my book, like on my journal, right? I can use that. Of course I can. Oh, we might get out some stamps too, you know, who knows? Who knows? Oh my gosh, this is the part I do not care for, okay? When I get glue everywhere, I do not like that. All right, was I gluing that? No. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I was gonna tell you, like, I was thinking about it this morning, and actually my kids just left, which I'm kind of sad about, but it was so great that they were here. They're traveling to a music festival north of us. So they said, "Hey, Ma and Dad, can we come and see you guys and stay the night?" And we said, "Of course. Of course." Yeah, so that was really nice. My husband made them a nice breakfast and get them started on their way. And yeah, so that was really nice. Why is this stuff sticking to here? Ooh. All right. Come on now. Yeah, so that was really nice. So anyway, I was thinking after they left, I'm like, I miss my peeps, you know, because I really haven't videoed in a while. So, excuse me, even though you can't tell that I haven't videoed or filmed, you know, because, yeah, because it doesn't register for you guys, you know. Oops. Because it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you know, but I haven't filmed since, what is today? Today is Thursday. And I haven't filmed since when? Doesn't matter. I haven't filmed, yeah, for a few days. Let's just leave it at that, all right? And since Sunday, that's when it was. But then I was thinking, you know, I really want to make Janet Nash's buttons, right? Not that she's the only person that has ever made a paper button. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, I need something up in there. Something up in there. So we're just going to do this. Yeah, so anyway, I was thinking before I came on, I'm like, maybe I should call this something, you know? I think that would be cool, you know, to call it something. Like, and these things don't matter because I'm actually going to be drawing circles on this. Oh, there's a glue schmutz. And so, yeah, and cutting them out so it makes absolutely no difference at all. Anywho, let's move on to one of these. I wonder how this is going to work because this is like embossed, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. All right. Anyway, I'm thinking, oh, you know, I wonder if I should call this something or, you know. And the reason is because I think that I get so much inspiration from all of you guys that I watch that, you know, have YouTube channels. And I just thought it would be a fun series to do, you know, just to have a series that's like kind of like as seen on TV. I know that's weird, but yeah, kind of like as seen on TV, you know? So I just thought it would be cool to share with you guys the things that I see on YouTube that then cause me to, you know, be inspired to make something, you know, similar or exactly the same in this case, or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I just think that's so fun, you know? And so, yeah, I don't know. That's why I thought, like, maybe I'll just call this series, you know, as seen on YouTube, you know? Because that is really where I've seen it. So yeah, I just think it's cool. So that's what we're going to do. And it's all, I just love trying my hand at stuff that I see other people doing. You know what I mean? I think I can get two. I think I'd be able to get like 2 buttons out of that. Okay. So there's that one. And then let's do another one. Okay. And we're just taking little bits of paper. Now, in this case, for that one, I'll probably do bigger bits of paper, just saying. And this is fine. This is a printable, and it doesn't matter that it has white on it or that, you know, it doesn't matter. I just want to use up these bits. And this is a really fantastic way to do that. Use it up, use it up, use it up. I love it. I love it. And it's relaxing and it's fun. And, you know, I very rarely, like, that's the other reason for the, like, the name, possibly if this even turns into a series, I don't know, but is As Seen on YouTube, you know, because like I said, I get so much inspiration from people on YouTube, and like these, I don't come up with this stuff, you know what I mean? I don't. So I just think it's super cool, you know, to be inspired by others and then to do fun stuff, you know, with what they do. And, you know, like I said, there will be times, or maybe I didn't say it, I don't know. There certainly may be times where I do it an exact replica, and there might be some times where I don't, okay? Like where I put my little own spin on it. Okay, now, one of the things I did want to do, sorry, is get my water. Here's my acrylic water. I'll put that up there. And my little paintbrush here. And we're going to get some gold paint. Oh, let me shake it about. I'll wet my paintbrush. Now, the reason I'm doing this right now is so that it can dry. Okay. And I'm doing this very messily, okay? I don't even know if I want that much. Okay. Yeah, see? Oh, that's so gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, so pretty, so pretty. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do that. And then we're going to put just some gold bits, right? And then we're going to set this aside to dry while we work on the bigger one, this bigger one here. Oh, I had another little one. Okay, no big deal. All right, we're going to put that over there. I'm going to scoop this off of here. Let me just, yep, okay. And we're just going to kind of put some on, all right? I love this gold, okay? I'm telling you, I'm a huge fan, okay? And I've never been like a huge fan of gold. Okay, there, see, just messy, you know, no big deal. We might even get some stamps out and yeah, and why not? Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh yes, oh yes, 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 please. I love that gold so much. Okay. So we'll leave those to dry, and that is part of the method of my madness. So, yeah. Oh, this is 2 pieces. All right, it doesn't matter. Part of the method of my madness, because I want stuff to dry as we go along, so I don't have to break out that obnoxious, whatever, dryer thing. Heat tool, is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but there's so many ideas out there, right? And I don't know if you saw my most recent, this stuff is like sticking to everything. I don't know if you saw my most recent ramble session, but I had put on there that I really wanted to, look at that pretty map. So pretty, but I don't want this part. The white part I don't care about. What was I saying? Yes, I had made a list of things that I want to start doing. And I'm done with making excuses, you know? And lately I have not really been in the mood to work in my journal, right? Which is a shame because there are a lot of things that I'd really like to journal about, but I just haven't been in the mood. And what I have been in the mood to do is be creative, right? And have fun. And let's peel some of that off because it doesn't really matter. I don't need that on here for any particular purpose. So, is that a glue boogie? Ay, ay, ay. All right. Let's tear that bit off. Okay. No rhyme or reason to this. All we're doing... Oh, let's put that on there. Okay, there. There's another one. And let me just take this off because it folds. It really doesn't make a difference, but just saying. Okay, so we're going to do 2 at once here. We could do 3 at once, all right? That's the other great part about doing stuff like this, using up your bits and everything, is that you can do like mass make. And that has been one of the things on my to-do list like forever, okay? To mass make stuff. Because I don't understand, like, I don't know how to explain it. When I do stuff, a lot of times I just do a one-off, you know? Like, where did those buttons go? Now I've covered them up, right? Like, these buttons here, I made 3 of them, you know? That's it. And I want to make more. Because they're great not only to use in your journal, but also to use in, you can use them in Happy Mail, you know, you can give them out. I mean, so many fun things. And again, it doesn't matter like how you glue the stuff down. You just glue it down, you know, it's that simple. So you just stick it on there, okay? Just stick it on there and you move on, all right? So no rhyme or reason because these are going to end up being cut into buttons, right? I'm going to do just round buttons, but you can do big buttons, you can do small buttons, you can do any size buttons, you know? And like the bigger the paper or the bigger the substrate, you know, that you're working on, the bigger bits of paper you can use to cover it up, you know. Again, it's all very random and it doesn't really matter because it's going to be cut into a circle. And one of the things, and I can't, is this dry? Ooh, that's dry, so I can use this as well. One of the things that I have seen online on YouTube, but it was years ago, and I cannot remember who it was. So please, please forgive me. Oh, let's put this on something. Is in order to make things like super random, we're making like little mini master boards is what we're doing. But then we're going to cut them into a button shape. What was I going to say? This I can use. We're just going to, I like torn edges personally. So, what was I saying? Golly day. I'm just trying to get every little bit out of this that I can. In order to get just like random buttons, right? Like super random buttons. One of the ways to do that is to, when you go to cut your buttons out, you turn it over like this, right? and then you cut your buttons out. But I think, like I did on these, I like the idea of having a pen, a penned circle, right? A messy circle in case I don't end up sewing them. You know, you don't have to sew them, certainly. So it all depends on you. All depends on you. So, that's pretty, huh? I love maps. Do you guys like maps? I really, really enjoy maps. It's fun. Okay. Lots of sticky. Anyway. I don't know if I was right in the middle of saying something or not. I'm not real sure. Okay. Now, since these are more vintage-like, you know. So I'm just using neutrals, you know, a lot of neutrals. Again, it doesn't even matter if you go over the side or whatever. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be drawing random circles, right? So, okay. Now that that's on there, we can get some more gold paint and just, it doesn't matter. I have water on my brush as well, so it is kind of watered down, I guess. But I love it. So, okay, so we'll leave that to dry. It dries really quick too, so that's good. All right, these are almost done. I think I need, look at that thin little strip. Why would someone keep that? You ask. My answer is I have no clue. I have no clue. All right, but I kept it obviously for a reason. Not really sure what that reason is. And I'm not really sure why this isn't gluing, so come on now. I have found this glue. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not my friend lately. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. All right, I think that's fine. Like I said, you don't have to worry about like white space and all that. You know, you don't have to cover up every teeny tiny little bit, you know. Doesn't really matter because in the end, it's not going to be a cohesive picture anyway. You know what I mean? It's just going to be this. So, all right, let's get some more gold paint. And all right, we'll let that dry. Let's thin it out some. That already has some gold paint on it, so we'll just clean off our brush, right? Clean off our brush. All right, put that back in the water. All right, is that all of them? Okay, I think that's all of them. So these are going to be drying. Okay, these are dried. Fabulous. I need to adopt, I think we need black. So I did not add this in the things that you should, like materials, but a stamp pad would be nice and some stamps. So I think that's too bold. I think that's a bit too bold for what I'm going for. That's just a homemade stamp that I made a number of years ago. So I think what we're going to go with perhaps is, let me see here. Good grief. Sorry. I'm trying to get to, oh my gosh. Oh gosh. This is a nightmare, you guys. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's see what we have here. We could put a bee on there. Why not? Or a wasp, whatever. You know what I might do too? Sorry if I'm jostling y'all about. Okay, I have these as well, but who's to say that we can't use them just like this, like a ginormous block? Why not, right? Yeah, okay. So let's just get to getting, shall we? Oh, I didn't even show you these. Yeah, I might use some of these as well. These are ones that my sweet son and his fiance gave me. So why not? Yeah, we're going to use these up too because they're so pretty. They really are. So I think I'm just going to use these with my hand. Okay, so we're just going to slap it on there like that, get some ink on it, and then just go like that. Okay, it's not very neat. It's no, and that's okay. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Okay. It does not matter at all. And we're just gonna randomly, I hope you guys can see that. And again, forgive me if I'm shuffling you guys about, okay? I don't normally, there's a reason I don't normally do these kind of videos, and that would be it, All right, I like the black, especially against the gold, okay? And the more you stamp, you have like the ghost prints or whatever. And I think that's super cool as well. Okay, so there's that. So we've got that going for us. And then, oh, maybe a bee or two. I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty, huh? I don't even know if these are going to even show up on the button. I have no clue. I don't know what I'm doing really, but I do know this. I'm having loads of fun, okay? Loads of fun. All right. Did I get a bee on there? Yeah. And I am just loving that gold. Okay. We'll put a bee there, and then I do need this to go on there too. Okay, a little bit of that. All right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, so see, that was super simple, and now we've decorated all these things, and now we can make our buttons. So let me just put this on here before we have a catastrophe on our hands. That wouldn't be good. All right, I'm trying to find, maybe I'll use this one, a Sharpie. This thing is like choking me. All right, we'll use this, I think, and let's see. We are going to just make random circles. And they aren't even like really good circles. You know what I'm saying? And that's going right through that B, and that's okay. All right. And then let me go on over here. Okay. Just messy circle. Now later on, I can always sew these later on, right? And then we can also put two little dots, although those are really hard to tell. Like, it's hard to, I don't know. I guess you could see them. But anyway, that's where the hole of the button is going to be. Okay, see? They look like little aliens now. Yeah. So we could do that. The one thing I really like about this project is that nothing is perfect, right? And I really, really like that. See, some are like oval. You can make square ones, you can make round ones, you can make heart-shaped ones. Ooh, let's try to make a heart-shaped one. I don't know, this might go terribly wrong. Some of these are not completely dried, but that's okay. It's okay. It'll all work out, all right? It'll all work out. Yeah, because it's not completely dried, it's causing my pen. Yeah, this was the last one I painted, so we'll just leave that to dry. I think all this is dry. Let me just clean off the tip of this. Okay. We can even make a little bitty one. A little bitty one. And another little bitty one. Yeah. Oh, we can make a little bitty one up here. Whoops. That's all right. I'll fix it when I'm cutting. I got a little too close with that one, but that's all right. It's all right. No biggie. Okay, so... Oh, I'm going to totally miss that bee altogether. That's all right. It's no big deal. No big deal. This really is a lot of fun. Oops, that's not dry either. All right, no biggie. That's what I tell myself. No biggie. It's okay. It'll all work out. We'll make some small ones down here. I love that nothing is perfect. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I love this. We'll make this like that maybe. Maybe I should have had a bigger Sharpie. I don't know. Oh, we can make a little one over here. There we go. Okay. I love this gold so much. So much. I'll get that bee in there. And we're just freewheeling it, right? Is that what it's called? I'm not really sure. I'm really sorry if I'm mumbling. I'm having a really good time doing this. Okay. So now we're letting that other one dry. Scissors. Okay. I think, you know what? I know it's scary. I'm going to use my good scissors though, which it'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay. And now we just cut these pretty little things out like that. Right? And there you have it. There's your button. So cute. Oh, I love it. And then the back is just that, right? You're going to glue it on something anyway, so it doesn't really matter. She puts, my sweet Janet, she puts holes on hers like this one, like that one, right? You can, or you don't have to, or you could do it any which way you want to, right? You can do it any which way you want to. And I loved her video. I will link the video down below as well. I just like them because they're just random and they're not perfect. I cannot tell you how much I like that aspect of these. Because nothing is perfect, right? There's part of a bee. I think it looks cool on there, right? Okay, and then this now, I don't know what y'all do with this, but that I'm releasing that, okay? And then I'm just gonna cut these. Okay, and so much fun. Okay, now let's get back to this one. Well, we don't really have to. Okay, so we have these so far. I'm going to leave those up there. We have these to cut out, which perhaps we'll do in a little bit. Let me see if I can. There. Whoops. Totally missed the bee on that one. That's all right. No big deal. All right, we'll cut those out in a minute because the other thing that I wanted to do with you as well is do some colorful ones, okay? So, let's see here. All right, I think, here's the thing, and you guys that have experience, let me know. Would you just collage this whole thing and then, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just not even fool around, okay? Because life is too short for that. All right, we have, that goes there. Okay, I've got a mess here, guys. Oh, I forgot this right here. Look at that. I made such a big deal out of it, and then I didn't even do it. So let's just see. That's cool. Okay. So if you guys have some letters, then go ahead. That's fun. All right. Yeah. just random letters, right? Like a lot of people have, I like that a lot. Okay, just make sure like your letters aren't spelling out some foul word, because that would be horrible, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, that would be a travesty. Anyway, that's super cool, right? Like I know a lot of people in their art journaling pages and stuff like that, they do, whatchamacallit, like stencils, that have letters on it. And I'm always like, oh, that's so cool. And I don't have a stencil like that, but I do have this, and that makes a super cool thing, right? Oh, lovely. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I always love it when Allison says that. Here we go, right? It's just fun. Okay, so this paper is a little bit thicker, and I have to say, like, I'm not really a fan, but it is what it is. Okay, so, oh golly day. This is going to take forever. Oh no, I didn't want to use this. Criminy Jane. Ugh. Okay, what do I do? What do I do now that it's all filled with glue? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I have a plethora of cardboard boxes, so I'm just going to stick it on here. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to stick it on here, and we'll make this into a vintagey one as well. Okay, for those of you who cannot see what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, okay? We can put this, let me throw that over there. We can put this on here. It doesn't really make a difference because it'll be covered up anyway. Okay, now before I make another, not mistake, because none of this is mistake, right? Let me get my colorful paper out. That's what I failed to do, is get colorful paper out. So here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna be using stuff. I'm trying to use, oh, those are good bits. That's a good bit. So is that, but that has glitter stuff on it. Oh, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, all right, there. Okay, so yeah, I want to use why did I save that? Why do we save these things? I don't know. This is from Jilly Bean Studio. Isn't it pretty? I don't know if I want to use it. I can always print another one. Okay. All right, there. Just bits, right? We're just going to use bits. Okay. Do I use this? Oh, I don't know if I can. Okay, this I can definitely use because I can make this anytime. That's some shimmery, glittery paper. So, okay. Let us use this. Hopefully it will glue, okay? Because it has like shimmery stuff all over it. I don't even know what that shimmer is, to be quite honest with you. I have no clue. I don't know if it could be watercolors. It could be like shimmery, what are they called? Those shimmery, I don't know what they're called. What is it called? Oh my gosh, my brain is just not even working properly. Water-soluble crayons. Okay, thank you. Jeez Louise. All right, because this video is going on long enough. But I just want to show you that not everything has to be one or the other, you know. You can use all of these ideas and stuff and inspiration from other people, and then you know, put your own twist on it or whatever, you know. In this case, for me personally, see, that might pose a problem at some point. Because see, I'm gluing it right over that, and yeah, I don't know if that's going to pose a problem or not. Anyway, everything doesn't have to be vintage. and vice versa. You know, everything doesn't have to be a colorful hot mess either, you know. You can mix and match and it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah, there's nothing saying that there's nothing saying either that you can't marry the two. I think the marriage of both of them would be like something like retro. I don't know though. What do you guys think? Is retro really just a marriage between vintage and colorful? You know? Anyway, this is loads of fun. Using up the bits and making something for our journals with the stuff that we already have. That's also a really great thing. Why do I keep getting these glue buggies? Oh, it's really annoying me. All right, put that there, put this over here. Doesn't really make a difference. All right, these are like doubled. Yeah, I need one of those things like Nicole at Relax Cut Glue has, because she has like a, what is it called? Like a Tupperware thing with a wet sponge in it so that she can dip her fingers in it. Now, with this here, because it is so colorful, I might add like white to it or something. You know what I mean? Because that would be cool. Just to add white to it. I don't know. I am going to add these tiny, teeny, tiny little bits. Ugh, more glue schmutz. Jeez. I don't know what it is with these glue sticks. I'm not a fan. Like, I just have to tell you. I mean, that is the brand of glue stick that I have used for years, right? But for some reason, like, they're not, I don't know what's happening. Like, I really don't. It's, they're like gloopy and gloppy, and I'm just not really sure what's happening with them. All right, we're going to go like that. That's some of my crochet, by the way, that I just photocopied. Yes, if you're new here, I know I said it at the beginning. Look at that. Look at that gloppy mess. Like, maybe I'm just pushing too hard. I don't know. But I'm not happy about it. I can tell you that right now. Not happy about it. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, we have this too. We'll just use this. We're just tearing stuff up here. Tearing it up. This is from a Mantra Wellness magazine. Again, just little bits that I've saved over the years. When I moved, though, I mean, I have to tell you, when I moved, I got rid of a lot of my bits. I did. I just chucked them all. Like, I just didn't care because I was like, oh, I'll just get new bits, you know? I mean, if you're a crafter, you've got bits, right? You have stuff. Like, lots of stuff. That's cute. But you know what? See, I can't use this. I can't tear this up because I could use that as a journaling spot. I'm hopeless, guys. I am hopeless. Okay, we'll put that there somewhere. All right, let's put some of this here. More of this glittery yumminess. Oh my goodness. Isn't that fun, huh? All right. Nope, I don't want it there. We'll put it up here. Only because it was so close to the other one. Not that it matters, because guess what? It doesn't matter because you're going to be cutting everything up anyway. So it does not matter in the long run where you put it. Right? No, it does not. So we're just going to put that right there. Yep. Totally random. Totally random. Oh my gosh. I think that is what's happening here with my glue, is that I'm pressing too hard because I'm like making myself in a hurry for some reason. I mean, I guess it's probably because this video has been going on forever, but my hands are so stinking sticky. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let us get one of these pieces. Fold this up. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing even. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Yeah, but I'm not going to use, I'm not going to use, what am I saying? What am I trying to say? Somebody just tell me what I'm trying to say. Gold paint. I'm not going to use gold paint on this, just because with everything else that's going on with it, I don't think it needs any more confusion, you know? Okay, so there is that. All right, so that's pretty much covered up as much as I want it to be covered up. All right, now we're gonna get to, let me see. I wonder if I just want a tad bit of white. I don't know. See, I mean, you could actually just go crazy, you know, like you could put making marks and all that kind of stuff. You know, that would be perfectly fine. We're going to just, I don't know what we're doing with this. Kind of toning it down, I suppose, but it's not like it's necessary. You don't have to do that. And especially because I love all this glittery, fun stuff, right? It's hard for me to see what I'm doing. I'm just making a mess. And it's a happy mess, you know? It's a very happy mess. It's fine. It's all good, right? It is all good. You know, I don't know if I really want all that there. So we're just going to wipe it off if we don't want it on there. All right. There we go. That's fine. All right. Now, what I really did enjoy doing, I have to say, is this. Okay, so yes, we are going to use some black, and we're just gonna put some of this around. Okay, just gonna do that. And then, oh wait, and then we're gonna do this because that, I really like this idea. And yes, it's upside down. I don't care. Okay. I do not care. Not one iota. All right. Hopefully everything is glued on as it should be glued on. I really like those letters. Now, I think personally with this one, I think we can go ahead and I can draw the lines on later, but I think that we can go ahead and cut circles out of here perfectly fine, you know, and call it macaroni. Look at that. Call it macaroni. Get it? Oh my goodness. I'm hilarious. All right, so let's see what we get if we do this, all right? They do not have to be perfect at all. Although, I mean, I have to tell you that you could use a punch, okay? You could, just saying, all right? That is super cute. I like it. Okay, and like when you do it this way, you have no idea what you're getting, right? It's a surprise. It's a surprise and it's fun. Sorry, didn't mean to become quiet. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay. Now, let me see. Let me just cut one from over here. I'll cut one from over here. Oh, you know what? That's the other thing too. Like, you don't have to have, you don't have to have round buttons. You could have square buttons, okay? You can have diamond shaped buttons. You could have whatever shape button you want, right? It does not matter. It does not matter. So, oh, let me see. I don't know. I'm just gonna get a punch out and let me see what that looks like. All right, that's kind of large, but that's all right. Okay. Let me see. No. Okay. So we're gonna go right here. And I don't even know if it'll, yep, it will. It certainly will. Okay, look how cool that is. All right, you guys know that I'm kind of like into, you know, things that are a little bit more perfect. I have to admit. Y'all know me. If you know, you know, right? So I am loving that. Oh, look at that. Okay, so cool. And that's what it looked like at the beginning, right? So now let's get back to these here. Where are they? Here we go. Okay, so here are the gold ones. Now, I can do this afterwards as well, but where'd my pen go? Okay, see here, I kind of like having that like circle around it. Now, I could take it to my sewing machine, of course, and do it. These are still kind of damp from the paint and from my fingers and from the glue and everything else, but that's okay. It's no big deal. Or you could also just do like those little things, right? The stitch marks. I don't like that as much, so I just like the messy circle. Yep. Okay. And then we'll put two little circles right there. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see these circles, but that's okay. All right, now we have these, okay? Now, what I did for these, just so you know, is afterwards, I did put a little dollop on like a piece of plastic like this, you know, a little dollop of gold paint, and I went like this in it. I just rolled it around in it like that, if you can see what I'm doing, like that, right? And I got it all on the edges, okay? So that's a fun little thing to do. And you could do that with like regular paint too. Hold on one second, I'm gonna get some thread out and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's my thread. So let us see here. See, I can use like that baker's twine. I can use any number of colors on that kind of stuff. You can use raffia. You can use whatever you want, right? I'm going to use black, I think, for those. Although you could use brown, which would be super fun too. Or something like this, right? Okay, so let us see here. All right, this already has blue on it, so guess what? We're going to use blue. For one of them anyway. We'll use blue for this square one. Oh, let me put the little circles on it. I don't know that these are necessary, but and because it has whatchamacallit on it, glitter Mod Podge. Okay, I'm gonna go in through the top. Now you can poke a hole. I do have one of those crocodile things that or a hole punch. You could just use a regular hole punch. Use a hole punch, whatever you want. In fact, ooh, okay, here's an idea. Now, I am just using thread and my fingers are sticking to me like you would not believe. All right. Whoops. Okay, we want this. We don't want that. Okay. Let me take this off. Here's one of the things you can do as well. All right, we're going to just take this and tie it. You can tie it in a knot, in a bow, however you want to do it, right? And see, I would actually ink this, or I would edge it in, you know, something, in some kind of, in paint or something, okay? And then we're just going to cut that off, right? And there's your simple little button, right? That's a square one. Now, let me just see here. All right, we've got, now we're just experimenting, okay? All right, so I'm going to, I have a little piece of plastic. I'm putting a little dollop of pink, and we're just going to go like this. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's what I like. Come on, get on there. And then we're going to attempt to get this side painted as well. Okay. That's fine. Look, isn't that cute? And then once it dries, you can still add more to this. It still is a button, right? You could add little embellishments or a little butterfly on there or whatever, but that's super cool. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then with this one here, oh, I was going to show you as well. Where is my crocodile? Whoops, sorry. That made a ruckus. Okay, I'm going to use the small hole. All right. And you just make two holes in it, right? Where'd the other hole go? It doesn't even matter if they're centered, if they're not centered. It really does not matter, okay? Now, for that one, let me see here what I've got. Oh, geez. Really, Elizabeth? Oh, where'd that thing go? Here it is. Here it is, folks. Okay, I have this, right? So, oh, always go through the top. I'm just saying, because it just makes it easier to thread them. And then you bring it back up, and then you have both of the ribbons on the correct side. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but it made sense in my brain. All right, so we're going to pull this through a little bit. Okay, we're going to cut that off. Fantabulous, right? And then we're just going to tie this in a little bow. Not a bow, I'm sorry, forgive me, a knot. Tie it in a little knot, and then we're going to cut these little ends off. Rip them off, whatever. I'll use these elsewhere. Don't you worry about that. And then we have this cute little button, right? Isn't that adorable? I think that is so stinking cute. All right, and then I do the same thing with this, right? With this button. Now, let me see. I just take it and I roll it in the paint. Oh, and some of it gets on... Some of it got on the ribbon, which is fine. Doesn't matter. I like this project because you can be as neat as you want or as messy as you want, and it doesn't matter, okay? It does not matter in the least, all right? Doesn't matter in the least. All right, let's get some paint on that edge there. Yeah, you can get your fingers dirty. Oh, how pretty is that? Oops, now it's sticking in my hand. How pretty is that, right? Yes, okay. And now I have a whole bunch of them that I can now finish. I'll leave that there to dry. I'm actually really loving this one. Look at that. All the colors with the stamping of the letters and then the paint on the edge. I love it. It's still wet, which is no biggie. Leave it there to dry, okay? Wipe your hands on your table because that's what it's there for. And there you have it, right? So how fun is that? You take your little piece of cardboard. Oh yeah, and some of these have gold on the back. How fun is that? Not this one apparently, but anyway. Yeah, cut them out, and I mean just super fun. Just super fun to do. Easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And they come out just beautifully. I love that. Okay. I love that. And then you just zhuzh it up, with some gold paint or whatever. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And how much fun. Okay. So I hope you guys were encouraged. Again, this is as seen on YouTube, right? As seen on YouTube by the sweet Janet Nash. She is the one who inspired me to do some of these. I apologize that the video is so long, but good grief, that was so much fun to do these. And now I have even more fun little things that I can do. Oh my gosh, how easy is that? And so much fun using up your trash, right? Just use it up and make these beautiful little things, and then you can just use them as embellishments in any journal, and they would be so, so super sweet. So I hope you enjoyed that. Here are some more that are finished. I hope you enjoyed that. Yes. And I hope you give it a try for yourself, and make sure you go over to Janet's channel, because she is the one who showed me how to do this, and I just get so much inspiration from her. So yeah, in the comments, leave a comment below if you want to see more of these as seen on YouTube videos. And yeah, we're going to get through our stash one little bit at a time. Let me tell you that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it. I know time is precious, and I just am so grateful that you choose to share it with me. So, yes, I shall bid you adieu. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great week. And I will talk at you all real soon. Bye for now.